Have you ever looked at your German Shepherd and thought, wow, this dog is incredible? Loyal, intelligent, protective, and always by your side, German Shepherds aren't just pets. They're partners. These dogs have been trusted for generations as police dogs, service dogs, search and rescue heroes, and of course, beloved family companions. But here's the truth most owners don't realize. As amazing as these dogs are, they also have very specific needs. And if you ignore those needs or make certain mistakes, your shepherd can become anxious, frustrated, or even destructive. That's why in this video, we're breaking down 5 things you must never do to your German shepherd. These aren't small details, they're the difference between raising a happy, confident protector and living with a stressed, difficult dog. So if you love your German shepherd and want to give them the best life possible, stick with me until the end. You'll probably discover mistakes you didn't even know you were making. And hey, if you want more tips to understand your dog better and become the best pet parent possible, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our community of dog lovers. Alright, let's jump into the first mistake most owners don't even realize they're making. Number 1. Never be spontaneous. German Shepherds are incredibly intelligent, but they don't thrive in chaos. These dogs are at their best when they have rules, structure, and predictable routines. If you're constantly changing their schedule, feeding them at random times, exercising whenever it fits into your day, or training inconsistently, you're actually setting your shepherd up for stress and confusion. Why? Because dogs, unlike humans, don't really understand flexibility. They rely on patterns to feel safe and secure. For example, if you normally take your shepherd for a walk in the morning and suddenly skip it, they might not just be disappointed. They can actually become anxious, frustrated, or even destructive around the house. Consistency also makes communication much easier. German Shepherds are smart enough to learn dozens of commands, but they need repetition and reliability to connect those commands with your expectations. If one day you allow them to jump on the couch, and the next day you scold them for it, you're sending mixed signals. To a German Shepherd, that inconsistency feels unfair, and it damages their trust. Instead, create a daily rhythm, regular feeding times, a clear schedule for exercise, dedicated time for training, and even downtime. Just like humans need sleep and relaxation to recharge, shepherds also need quiet time after intense activity. Remember this: structure isn't harsh, it's kindness. When your shepherd knows what to expect, they feel calmer, more balanced, and more connected to you. A well-structured routine is the foundation of a happy, confident German shepherd. 2. Never leave them alone for too long. If there's one thing a German shepherd cannot tolerate, it's loneliness. These dogs were bred to work alongside humans herding sheep, guarding property, or serving in law enforcement. Being alone for long stretches of the day goes completely against their instincts, and it can lead to some serious problems. When left alone too long, a German shepherd doesn't just get bored. They can actually become frustrated, anxious, and even depressed. Imagine being highly intelligent, full of energy, and stuck with nothing to do for hours. That's what your shepherd experiences if you leave them isolated every day. This frustration often shows up in destructive ways: chewing on furniture, digging up the yard, barking excessively, or trying to escape. Many shepherd owners misinterpret these behaviors as bad dog problems, when in reality, they're cries for attention and stimulation. If your lifestyle requires you to be away for long hours, this breed may not be the best fit. But if you're committed, there are solutions. Hire a trusted dog walker, arrange for doggy daycare, or ask a friend or family member to check in on them. Even puzzle toys or interactive feeders can help occupy their mind until you get home. Remember, a German Shepherd doesn't just want your presence, they need it to feel safe and fulfilled. These are pack animals at heart, and when their pack leader disappears for too long, they feel abandoned. A shepherd who spends most of their day with you will be calmer, more obedient, and much more balanced than one who spends hours waiting by the door. So here's the rule: never leave your German Shepherd alone for more than 4 hours at a time without a plan. To them, time without you feels endless. Give them the company and stimulation they need, and you'll have a loyal companion who gives you their very best. 3. Never feed them improperly. When it comes to German Shepherds, diet isn't just about filling the bowl, it's about fueling a body that's built for strength, endurance, and intelligence. What you put into your shepherd directly impacts their growth, energy levels, joint health, and even their behavior. This breed is large, athletic, and highly active, which means they burn a lot of calories. But here's the catch. Their nutritional needs change drastically from puppyhood to adulthood and into their senior years. Improper feeding is one of the fastest ways to cause long-term health problems in a German Shepherd. For puppies, between 4 and 7 months, German Shepherds go through an intense growth spurt. If they are overfed or given a diet too high in calories, they can grow too quickly. This puts enormous strain on developing joints and bones, leading to serious conditions like hip and elbow dysplasia. To prevent this, they need a high-quality, large breed puppy formula that's lower in calories but rich in the right balance of protein, calcium, and phosphorus. For adults, adult shepherds thrive on a diet designed for large, active dogs. Look for dog food with real meat as the first ingredient, moderate fat levels for sustained energy, and added glucosamine and chondroitin for joint support. Avoid cheap fillers like corn, soy, and wheat. These don't provide real nutrition and can lead to allergies or digestive issues. For seniors, as they age, shepherds slow down and so does their metabolism. Overfeeding at this stage can quickly cause weight gain, which is dangerous for their hips, spine, and overall mobility. Senior German Shepherds often benefit from a leaner diet with added supplements, like omega-3 fatty acids for brain and heart health. But it's not just what you feed them, it's also how. Free feeding, leaving food out all day, is a big mistake. German Shepherds should have set meal times typically twice a day, so you can monitor their intake and prevent overeating. Obesity is a silent killer in this breed, leading to arthritis, diabetes, and heart strain. And let's not forget water. German Shepherds are highly active and need constant access to fresh, clean water. Dehydration can sneak up quickly, especially in hot weather or after exercise. Feeding your German Shepherd properly is an investment in their health and longevity. With the right diet, you'll have a dog that's stronger, healthier, more energetic, and far less likely to face painful medical issues down the road. 4. Never leave them with children without supervision. German Shepherds are often described as the perfect balance between a guardian and a gentle companion. They're loyal, protective, and incredibly intelligent traits that make them great family dogs. But here's a reality check. No matter how well-trained or loving your shepherd is, you should never leave them unsupervised with young children. Why? Let's break it down. They're powerful dogs. German Shepherds are large, muscular animals that can easily weigh between 70 and 100 pounds. Even the most playful shepherd, without meaning any harm, could accidentally knock over a toddler or small child with just one excited jump, wag of the tail, or sudden movement. Protective instincts kick in. These dogs have strong protective drives. It's literally in their DNA. If a child is crying, roughhousing with friends, or someone unfamiliar walks into the room, your shepherd may misinterpret the situation as a threat. Without supervision, their instinct to protect could lead to unintended consequences. Children don't always know dog etiquette. Kids love to hug, tug, climb, and grab. But German Shepherds, like most dogs, don't always appreciate having their ears pulled or tails grabbed. A startled reaction to rough play could be dangerous if there's no adult there to step in and redirect the situation. Training makes a difference, but doesn't replace supervision. Yes, German Shepherds can be wonderfully gentle with children, especially when they're raised together from puppyhood. But even with the best training, you can't predict every situation. Supervision ensures that both the dog and the child are safe and that playtime stays positive and respectful. Teach children and the dog. Supervision also allows parents to guide both the child and the shepherd. Kids can learn how to approach calmly, give space when the dog is eating or resting, and respect boundaries. Meanwhile, your German Shepherd learns what behavior is acceptable around children, reinforcing trust and harmony. German Shepherds can be excellent family protectors and companions, but never mistake loyalty for babysitting ability. Leaving them unsupervised with children puts both your dog and your child at risk. The safest, happiest relationships happen when adults are present, guiding and managing interactions. 5. Never leave them without regular exercise. If there's one thing you must understand about German Shepherds, it's this: they were born to work. These dogs aren't just pets, they're athletes, problem solvers, and protectors all rolled into one. Their history as herding and working dogs means they have endless energy and a sharp mind that constantly craves stimulation. They're built for action. German Shepherds were bred to spend entire days guiding and protecting livestock, which means their bodies are designed for stamina, speed, and strength. A simple 10-minute potty break in the yard won't cut it for these dogs. Without enough physical activity, they become frustrated, restless, and often destructive. The cost of too little exercise. A bored shepherd is a recipe for trouble. Chewed up shoes, shredded furniture, endless barking, digging craters in the backyard. These are all signs of pent-up energy. In severe cases, lack of activity can even lead to behavioral issues like aggression or anxiety. Remember, a tired shepherd is a happy shepherd. How much is enough? Most German shepherds need at least 1.5 to 2 hours of physical activity every single day. This doesn't mean just walks around the block. It should include a mix of brisk walks or runs to burn energy, fetch or tug of war to keep things engaging, agility or obedience training to challenge their brain, off-leash playtime in a safe area to let them truly stretch their legs. Don't forget mental exercise. Exercising the body is only half the equation. German Shepherds are among the most intelligent dog breeds on the planet, and if their minds aren't stimulated, they'll create their own projects, which usually means trouble. Puzzle toys, scent games, obedience drills, or even teaching new tricks can give their brains the workout they need. Consistency is key. A random burst of activity once in a while won't satisfy a shepherd. They thrive on routine and knowing when to expect their daily exercise. Regular sessions not only keep them healthy and fit, but also strengthen the bond between you and your dog. The payoff of proper exercise. When you meet their physical and mental needs, German Shepherds shine. They're calmer at home, more responsive to training, and overall much happier. In fact, exercise is one of the biggest secrets to unlocking the very best version of your German Shepherd. Never leave a German Shepherd under-exercised. It's not just unfair, it's harmful to their body, their mind, and even your furniture. Give them the activity they crave, and you'll have a loyal, loving, and well-behaved companion for life. So there you have it, the 5 things you should never do to your German Shepherd if you want them to live a happy, healthy, and balanced life. Remember, GSDs aren't just dogs, they're family. They give us their loyalty, their protection, and their love. The least we can do is give them the structure, care, and attention they deserve. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel for more dog tips, and share this with other German Shepherd lovers. And before you go, don't miss our next video popping up on the screen right now. It reveals the biggest mistakes German Shepherd owners make without even realizing it. Trust me, you don't want to miss that one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.